So we are back. And Donna is back too. Oh, I was almost rid of him. Shush! Now we had 2 tokens. And that we could use, I think, to throw a token in the pool and throw another token in the pool. I think you can then, if you have the 4, then you get something really cool. And otherwise you just get a ring of elemental protection, which is also nice. That's what I got. Take a robe of elemental resistance. This robe sends shivers. Sends shivers all over your skin when you touch it. Its many colors reflect the type of energies it absorbs. Well, that's nice. Have I switched around? Yes, I have the ring of protection back on. So we have activated the sphere 4 glowing thing. That opened this big door. And big doors usually mean big fights. With big people. Or at least people who are overcompensating for something. Did your tent have a big door? No. My tent had cloth flap. Uh-huh. I wonder if that means something. Don't think about it. So, yes, we are rested, and just for security, let's cast our protective spells. And the +1 goes on here. So Janna is an elf of some elven sorcerer of some kind. The no set. Oh, we are going in. And it's safe, that's good. Ooh, cutscene. Why does she get to have a quasi-familiar and I don't?
Tell me that you have the orb in hand, Janna. I grow impatient.
The betrayal of our ally has left me in an awkward position. My gnolls
He
were...
was your ally. Your incompetence is beginning to make me doubt the usefulness of our friends.
Even now, my gnolls are searching for the kobolds
One more mistake, Janna,
No, they aren't.
and your life will be shorter than a candle flame in a windstorm.
Well, look what we have here.
There is never a candle around when you need one. Let us find out who dares to trespass in my lair.
It actually is Da the Accursed! It was a nice bit of, I don't know how you call it, pronouncing every word separately.
cunning enough to evade my traps, strong enough to defeat my guards. This should be interesting indeed. Must I now contend with a new enemy, stranger?
It wasn't really all that much cunning. You more just stomped through it. Yes, I did not need cunning for traps. Just more strength.
With all of the skills you must possess to have gained entrance to my lair, it would be a shame to slaughter you. Perhaps we could even become friends. Come, tell me who you are.
Well, no, not necessary. I have not decided if we are friends. Oh, Fortunately, no, that's lying. I do not lie. I'm not going to act like mercenary. First, tell me who you are. Do not try to play me for a fool. I will not tolerate such attitude. I am Jinnah, as you just overheard. I warn you now, do not underestimate me, or you will surely perish. Now, if you are finished trying to deceive one another, it is far smart. Now, if you are finished trying to deceive one who is far smarter than you, you may tell me who you are. I am Da, a mercenary seeking employment. Aye, mercenary! Yes, lots of gold to repay and then we'll be good friends! Ha ha ha! There is a possibility that you might be telling the truth, I suppose. What makes you think I would need to pay for your services? Mayhap what I really want is a new slave. It was too easy to reach you here. You need my protection. You may have reached me, but that does not mean you could hurt me. On the other hand, you do present an interesting point. My nose have not been as effective as I may have hoped. No, I killed them all! Wow, that's pretty brutal. But too often have I seen others in the past trusting those who offer kind words of friendship only to be betrayed. I consider myself wiser than those fools, so I would take more than words to convince me that you are a worthy accomplice. Well, let's go. Let's save the killing thing. If she is, what could I do to prove myself? Tell me why you are really here. I find that coincidence or chance is the explanation of liars and politicians. I feel free to tell the truth. Our meeting can only end two ways. I am seeking some artifacts. Artifacts? Every adventurer I have ever met is seeking magical items of some sort. What kind of artifacts would you be looking for? The ones that were stolen from my school. Ah, this explains so much. You must be Dar, the human student of Drogons. You see. I already told you I was Dar. Why would you, if you knew my name, why would you not immediately catch it? Well, Dar is isn't Dar a very common human name? No, it isn't. Oh. I'm not informed with your pathetic race. Ah, this explains. Yes. I've done my research. I hope you are not accusing me of arranging that theft. I was greatly angered when the items were removed from there, and I sent my nose to stop the kobolds. That does not sound very believable. Unfortunately, my nose were less successful than I hoped, and they they allowed many of the kobolds to escape along with the artifacts. You are lying, at least some of it. I do not care for your tone, boy. Watch your tongue around me, or you might just lose it. The same goes for you, girl. Very well. It is true that I have recovered the dragon tooth, but it's not the artifact I was seeking. If you are interested in the trade, perhaps we can work something out. You are evil and I must smite you! That's quite hypocritical from someone chaotic evil. Yes, that's why I won't pick it. did you offer? I face an evil and deadly foe, the most cruel beast Timor Farar. A white dragon. The frightful king of winter ruled from his crystal splinter, and all around would bow to him alone. If one misspoke a single word, the mighty dragon overheard. Frozen death from him was quickly blown. Now we are fighting dragons. What do you think you're getting me into there? Of course, if we can survive, just think of the rewards. That is a line from epic written about Timor Farar's sire many years ago. Though in many ways Timor Farar has yet to reach such heights of power, still he is a deadly foe. Yes, we might have experienced that at some point. A creature of great evil! The perfect quest! We could really play like a really dumb paladin in here. That might be funny. And how would you suggest I defeat him? I have something that might help you face Timor Farar, but it would only work once, so you would have to make it count. If you agree to do this for me, I will give the item to you. My magic will enchant it, so you cannot use it except within close proximity of the dragon. What is it? It is a phylactery of ice, a weapon I just recently discovered. Breaking it will infuse your body with the essence of an ice elemental, giving you great strength and resistance to cold. There's also a side benefit, a touch of irony to Timor Farar's end. Several years ago he was defeated by a powerful frost giant. He is young and he seems to fear and hate them now. When the elemental enters your body, you will assume the form of a frost giant. Perhaps you will not even have to fight Timor Farar when he sees a frost giant charging in him. He might just turn tail and flee. And what do I get out of this? You mean besides the pleasure of my brilliant smile? Oh, I suppose I could give you a powerful artifact and 1,000 golds in exchange for the tower. I happen to have... Oh, the tower. I happen to have a magically infused dragon tooth in my collection. Rare item. I would be willing to trade it for the tower. I am sure you would find the tooth of great use. I will show you how it works after you return the tower to me. The death of Timor Farar is only a side benefit. It is the recovery of the tower he stole that is far more important. No, I gave my word to the dragon. I think I better just kill you instead. Now we had... Let's try and face her in honorable battle first. Ow! That burns! That shield really hurts. Oh! The gnolls have come to help! Those kills. Well, this is interesting. Chief Grisnak, you have come back from the dead? Yes, I have that power. I'm actually extremely powerful. A god of knows, you see. Oh! Is Grifsuk now dead? No, he isn't. Oh dear. That's good I'm dead, because this is kind of silly. And back we are. Now, he does make a good deal, and I do not really like the dragon, so I will do it.
Excellent. Here is the phylactery. Remember, not to break it until you are in the same cave as the dragon. I do not expect to see you again until you have the tower. So if there is anything else, you should ask now.
What are you? You do not truly seem to be elven, apparently. Janaz is an unusual looking elf with features that seem elven, but the exotic strain you've never encountered before. Every movement controlled, calculated, and error. If I told you that, as cliché as it might sound, I really would have to kill you. Just believe me that when my people rise to power, you will be thankful you joined me. Anything else? You seem quite attractive. How about we spend a little private time together? You are out of your league, foolish male. I would never give myself to one of your kind. Besides, my mate has already been arranged for me, and he is far more powerful than you. Oh! Just bring him out here and I will fight him! It is actually a powerful demon or so. I will still fight him because I am not very wise. What do you need the tower for? Have you ever been told to do something that's very important but not know why it was important? If you have, you will know how infuriating it can be. I cannot tell you something I do not know, but if I did know, I still could not tell you. I am afraid I cannot be very helpful. Perhaps you could have asked me something else? That is all my questions. I'm sorry I could not be more informative, but secrecy is the way of life. At least take some comfort in knowing that I did not lie to you. How about some gold up front? I think you had better count yourself lucky to survive our meeting. You do not want to face my wrath, for my fury knows no bounds. Okay, I will be going now. Be wary of tricks and traps. The white dragon is quite capable and most dangerously cunning. So we have turned against the white dragon. And we have a phylactery of ice we can shatter and then apparently transform into a frost giant and kick his ass. That'll be good. I like kicking ass. So out we go. I also fear that we cannot do much with the dragon egg, so we will probably just... Hello, Gishnok! You know what? I have an idea. Spooky hand! Guide me and give me power so that I might summon this tribe for me.